Welcome back to Adventure Freaks. I'm Ray. And have you noticed families have broken apart? Friendships have ended. Neighbors barely talk to one another anymore. And many Americans feel like they're walking on eggshells, afraid to express their opinions for fear of being attacked, judged, or canceled. The political division, polarization, and growing distrust in the U.S. have left many people asking a question that would have seemed unimaginable just a few decades ago. Is America heading toward collapse? And if it is, where would you go? Today, we're revealing the 3 best countries to escape to if America actually collapses. These are 3 countries that almost nobody talks about. Countries that sit quietly off the radar, away from the spotlight, away from the chaos, and in many ways, away from the problems affecting much of the Western world. To make our list, we focused on countries that are affordable, offer realistic residency options for retirees, remain relatively insulated from global turmoil, and most importantly, places where you can still live peacefully, freely, and largely be left alone. And stick around until the end because our number 1 pick may be the most overlooked safe haven on the planet. Now let's dive in. Hi, can Ernest and I ask you a favor? If you find our content helpful, please hit that subscribe and like button. It truly helps us grow, and it makes Ernest happy. The first country up on our list is Paraguay. When most people think about moving abroad, Paraguay rarely enters the conversation. And that's exactly why it's earned a place on this list. Located in the heart of South America, Paraguay is a country of rolling countryside, vast open spaces, winding rivers, fertile farmland, forest, and small communities where life still moves at a slower pace. You'll find charming colonial architecture in Asunción, beautiful riverfront scenery, and endless stretches of countryside where the feeling of freedom is still very much alive. And that's one of the biggest reasons Paraguay stands out. Many expats describe Paraguay as one of the freest countries they've ever lived in. Government regulations are generally minimal compared to much of North America and Europe. Bureaucracy tends to stay out of your daily life, and people are largely free to live as they choose without constant oversight. If your dream is to build a home, start a homestead, raise animals, grow your own food, or live a more self-sufficient lifestyle, Paraguay is one of the few places left where that remains highly achievable. In fact, we recently interviewed an American family that relocated to Paraguay, purchased land, and built a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home for just $27,000 all in. And that's not a typo. $27,000 for the land and the home combined. In today's world, that's almost unheard of. For those interested in off-grid living, Paraguay is particularly attractive. Land remains affordable. Solar systems are common, and many people are creating independent lifestyles away from major population centers. If you've ever dreamed of owning acreage and living life on your own terms, Paraguay may be one of the easiest places on earth to make that happen. Another major advantage is residency. Paraguay offers one of the easiest residency pathways in the world because there is no monthly income requirement for retirees or expats. Even better, once your residency is secured, you only need to spend 1 day per year in the country to keep it active, making Paraguay one of the world's easiest residencies on the planet. Affordability extends well beyond housing. In Asunción, modern 1-bedroom apartments typically range from $350 to $700 per month, while larger and more upscale units remain remarkably affordable compared to North American prices. In Encarnación, one of the country's most popular destinations among expats, rentals often range between $250 and $600 per month, depending on size and location. Many people are drawn to the city for its relaxed pace, beautiful waterfront, and proximity to Argentina. Healthcare is another pleasant surprise. private health care in Paraguay is extremely affordable by U.S. standards, with many doctor visits costing a fraction of what Americans are accustomed to paying. Private health insurance is often available for roughly $40 to $200 per month, depending on age, coverage level, and provider. Many expats choose private care because of the short wait times, modern facilities, and low costs. Paraguay isn't flashy. It doesn't dominate YouTube videos or expat forums. But if you're looking for a country that's affordable, largely off the radar, offers tremendous freedom, and provides the opportunity to build the lifestyle you've always wanted, that's exactly why it earns a place on our list as one of the best countries to escape to if America ever does collapse. So have you chosen your destination and are ready to take the next step toward living abroad? Now comes the hard part, navigating the immigration process. What documents do you need? Which ones require apostilles or certified translations? What are the residency requirements? What steps need to happen first? And how do you avoid costly mistakes that can delay your move? That's where we come in. At Adventure Freaks, we've partnered with trusted vetted immigration attorneys and residency experts in countries around the world to help make your transition abroad as smooth as possible. Simply visit adventurefreaksss.com, scroll down to where you see Your Move Abroad, and click on the Trusted Legal Advisor. You'll answer a few quick questions and schedule a free consultation to discuss your specific situation and goals. Check it out at adventurefreaksss.com. We're here to help you throughout your journey on moving abroad. Now let's get back to the video. And our next country up is Slovenia. Tucked between Italy, Austria, and Croatia, Hungary, Slovenia is one of Europe's most overlooked countries. Despite offering some of the continent's most spectacular scenery, it remains largely absent from conversations about moving abroad. This is a country of snow-capped mountains, crystal clear lakes, emerald rivers, rolling vineyards, and charming villages that look like something from a storybook. Destinations such as Lake Bled and the Julian Alps provide some of the most breathtaking scenery in Europe. And that's exactly why Slovenia belongs on this list. Unlike many destinations that have become increasingly popular with expats, retirees, and digital nomads, Slovenia remains relatively under the radar. It isn't constantly making headlines, it isn't overwhelmed with tourism, and it offers a level of peace, stability, and normality that many people find increasingly attractive. Slovenia consistently ranks among the safest countries in Europe, with low crime, excellent infrastructure, and a very high quality of life. For those looking to escape uncertainty and settle in a country that simply works, Slovenia is hard to ignore. Most expats gravitate toward the capital of Ljubljana, a beautiful and highly walkable city known for its cleanliness, safety, and relaxed atmosphere. Outside the capital, cities such as Maribor offer a slower pace of life and lower costs. While not as inexpensive as many countries in Latin America, Slovenia remains affordable compared to much of Western Europe. One-bedroom apartments in Ljubljana typically range from $700 to $1,500 per month, while rents in smaller cities such as Maribor can often be found between $500 to $1,000 per month. Healthcare is another major advantage. Slovenia operates a universal public healthcare system, while many expats also choose private healthcare because of the short wait times and affordable costs. Private health insurance is often available for roughly $50 to $250 per month, depending on age and coverage, making quality healthcare accessible without the enormous costs many Americans are accustomed to paying. For retirees and long-term residents, Slovenia offers residency pathways for those who can demonstrate sufficient financial means. Generally speaking, proof of income in range of approximately $1,200 to $1,500 per month is often enough to satisfy the requirement, making it one of the more accessible options within Europe. If you're looking for a safe, stable country that's largely overlooked and far removed from much of the political and social turmoil affecting the West, Slovenia may be one of Europe's smartest escape options. And finally, we've reached our number one pick, and it is Chile. Stretching more than 2,600 miles from north to south, Chile is one of the most geographically isolated countries on Earth, protected by the Andes Mountains to the east, the Pacific Ocean to the west, the Atacama Desert to the north, and the remote wilderness of Patagonia to the south. Chile often feels like a world unto itself, and that's one of the primary reasons it's earned our top spot. If America were to experience a prolonged period of instability, Chile offers something few countries can: distance. Distance from the noise, distance from the chaos, distance from many of the geopolitical flashpoints that dominate the headlines. This is a country where you can choose almost any lifestyle imaginable. You can live in a vibrant city such as Santiago with world-class healthcare and infrastructure. You can settle in beautiful coastal communities such as La Serena or Viña del Mar. Or if your dream is complete self-sufficiency, you can head south into Patagonia, where vast stretches of land, pristine wilderness, and true solitude still exist. Few countries offer the combination of freedom, space, natural beauty, and stability that Chile provides. The scenery is simply extraordinary. From the otherworldly landscapes of the Atacama Desert to snow-capped volcanoes, crystal clear lakes, dramatic glaciers, forests, and rugged coastlines, Chile offers some of the most diverse geography on the planet. And because the country is so long and varied, you can choose the climate and lifestyle that suits you best. Chile is also one of Latin America's most developed and stable countries. Infrastructure is excellent. Internet is reliable. Roads are modern. And many parts of the country feel surprisingly organized compared to other destinations in the region. For retirees and expats, residency is relatively straightforward. Chile offers pathways for retirees and individuals with independent income, with many applicants qualifying through proof of pension, Social Security, or other reliable income sources. A minimum income requirement is typically roughly $1,500 per month. Housing remains affordable in many parts of the country. Outside Santiago, one-bedroom apartments can often be found for roughly $450 to $900 per month, depending on region, while smaller towns and rural areas can be even more affordable. Healthcare is another major advantage. Chile has both public and private healthcare systems, with many expats opting for private coverage because of the quality of the care and reasonable costs. Private health insurance often ranges from roughly $75 to $250 per month depending on age and coverage. What ultimately pushed Chile to the top of our list wasn't any single factor. It was the combination of all of them: the stability, the space, the beauty, the affordability, the ability to disappear into a quiet coastal town, establish a homestead in Patagonia, or simply create a peaceful life far removed from the tensions and uncertainty affecting much of the Western world. If you're looking for a country that offers both freedom and a buffer from the chaos, Chile may be one of the best escape destinations on Earth. So there you have it, our picks for the 3 best countries to escape if America ever experiences a serious decline: Paraguay, Slovenia, and our top pick, Chile. Each offers something a little different, but all 3 provide what many people are searching for today: stability, freedom, affordability, and a chance to build a peaceful life away from the chaos. Let us know in the comments which country resonated with you the most, and if you found the video helpful, please subscribe and like. It truly supports our channel. And if you're ready to explore your move abroad, visit adventurefreaksss.com, where you'll find resources designed to help you get started. And as always, thank you for viewing. I'm Ray with Adventure Freaks, showing you how to live your best life abroad.